Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be a November plan with me. So I just start with my planner and my big paper calendar and post-it notes and whatever color pen that I'm using that month. I like to color code my months. I'm just one of these people. So I based it off the color of the tabs in the planner, and this month was red, so yeah. And I do have a wall calendar as well as a dry erase calendar, but to be completely honest, I don't use those to plan anywhere near as much as I did. And then I have the thing on my command center hanging there. You can kind of see it where I write my week. And since I'm planning a month for this, and a month for this video, I'm not going to show that. I have done how I plan my weeks before, and I will link those videos somewhere in the cards or down below if you're interested in watching this. If I forget, just let me know, and I will give you the link. But I just kind of started with, I start with the first week, and I write down in my first category my workouts. My next category is where I put my post-it notes for my YouTube videos, as well as anything else. Like I do a plate group on YouTube for my Zumba by plate coaching thing, so I'll write down when I have to do those posts. And then the last category is where I put TV shows and random things, as well as appointments. I don't have any appointments for the month of November so far. I did, and the ones that I had got canceled, so I just removed those post-it notes. But I've been using post-it notes for appointments as well, and I just kind of put them on my command center, and those work really well for me instead of having to actually open my planner every time I have to remember an appointment. And then I do a little goals section of where I write what I want to get done that week, mostly what I want to film, if anything. And I kind of do that every month, or I do that every week. Sometimes it doesn't get done in a monthly spread all the time, but it did this month because it's just easier to plan a month for me anymore. I just take the time when I feel like it and I plan my month. And I did do this on Sunday night. I sat down with my planner and my pad, and I just went through and I planned everything out. Okay, so now I moved on to my giant paper calendar, and I kind of had most of I write my YouTube videos in there as I schedule them. So my YouTube videos are in there. I write down my plate stuff. I crossed out the appointments I had that week, or this month. I had 2 appointments for November scheduled, and due to some unforeseen things, those got canceled. So yeah. After I've filled out both my planner and my calendar, that's when I do my brain dumps. So for me, I just kind of look back at what I didn't get done the month before, or what I need to get, or I kind of know what I need to get done. Mainly my brain dumps lately, because I'm not working, have been like film November videos, edit those, maybe figure out a schedule for the next month, do some video ideas for the next month, as well as for this month, since it is November, I'm looking forward to planning Christmas gifts and going through my Christmas and winter clothes that haven't came out yet, because while it's cold, it's not mega cold yet, so I will end up having to do that this month. And then I put a no spend month in there, and anything that comes up can get added onto this list or get added separately to something, but mainly since I am on medical leave because of my chronic illness, most of my brain dumps are relatively short, and they're mainly related to YouTube. When I'm actually not on medical leave, my brain dumps look completely different, because I have work stuff to do. I have other random stuff to do related to work sometimes, and yeah. So really everything depends on how my months look and what's going on. And right now, since I'm on medical leave, my monthly plan outs look a little bit different, but hey, either way, I still like to plan because I still get stuff done. I still have stuff to do, and especially now that I have to look and schedule all these appointments and test and everything. And hopefully I'm done with scheduling appointments and tests until January when I go see my cardiologist again, but I never know. So for right now, my months look relatively empty except for YouTube videos, plate stuff, and then my brain dumps look relatively simple. But I usually don't give myself more than 7 items on a brain dump at any given time, simply because I just don't want to overwhelm myself, and 7 items is a lot, even though it doesn't seem like it. And then I will do a weekly brain dump as well, depending on what has to get done and what needs to get done. And for the most part, everything that goes in my big planner also gets copied to my calendar. It's just easier that way if I don't feel like flipping through my planner. Okay, so this next item is part of a plan with me, but it's not, and I debated whether to even include it, but I decided that I would, because this is part of how I plan my months. And this is just me picking out my monthly workout clothes. I don't plan every outfit for every day. I just kind of get out the number of pants I have to wear. I get out the number of outfits I have to wear that month, and it's just kind of matched. And that way I don't end up in a rut to where I wear the same pair of pants 3 times in the same month. And I did this for Halloween. And I did this in October for Halloween leggings, and I've never done it before then, so I'm gonna give it a try. And it worked really well in October, so I'm gonna give it a try in November as well and see if it works. And if it does, I'm probably going to start doing this as part of my plan with me every month. And if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work and I just won't include it. But I figured I would include it in this video because I didn't know if you'd be interested in seeing it or not. And even though I do have a chronic illness, I am, knock on wood, feeling a little bit better than I have been. So I am going to include this because I am still working out, and all my doctors have approved me to work out. So before I get anything nasty like that, yes, I've been approved to work out. And so that's what I do. I'm going to plan out my workout outfits, and I'll go through every week and I'll figure out, so what do I want to wear. I'm not going to stick myself to, okay, this is the outfits I picked out for this week, so that's what has to be worn. I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm just going to pick out a number of outfits depending on how many days we get to work out that month. And if outfits get changed, I'll have outfits get moved, then they get moved and changed. But for the most part, I'll probably stick to it. And it takes less off my plate, and anything that's less stressful is totally worth it to me lately. And I had to include this clip of Rowdy and Nugget laying on my workout clothes. I walked out of my room for maybe 5 seconds and came back in, and they were laying on the clothes. So this is a few minutes later. Well, actually, probably about 10 minutes later after they decided to get up and move. And this is just the outfits I had picked out. Of course, there are 2 pairs of pants that don't have shirts because they were in the wash, or they were actually hung up on my drying rack. But I will put those shirts with those pairs of pants after they get done drying. And yeah, so those are my workout outfits for the month, as well as how I plan my month of November for 2021. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you've not done so already, hit the red subscribe button down below for more videos. I post Monday, Wednesday, and Friday currently. And other than that, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.